All my successful lions out there, I'm back. If you're reading this, the name of the video, it's yes, I predicted 2020 the way things would be right now, way back in 2013. If you listen to or watch my first video, I tell you guys I used to be in entertainment. I used to rap from 2003 to 2013. It was about 19 to 29, so 10 years. And I did that to escape the streets. You think you're doing something positive, which it was at first. And I think it did, save my life, being in that studio, being off of the streets. And it can save your life at that time. But as time went on, you fall deeper down the rabbit hole. You kind of go backwards. Drinking, drugging, just living a rock star lifestyle. Women, fame, you feel you're untouchable. You don't know if your friends love you for you or they love you for the name or the fame. Depression. But the backstory of me doing music, I was a rapper, producer. Sometimes I engineered my stuff. I was the manager. I was the CEO of my label. I had tax ID, credit cards, bank accounts. All mine was legit. All the way legit. Pay my taxes every year. When I finally understood the business, like the last 6 or 7 years, I understood the business of it. Used to get checks from CD Baby and all these places people are going to now. I did that way back then. Edited videos, when I first started, I was all about, throughout my whole career, people would tell you it was just about unity. That's how I played it, and this is who I am. I'm about unity, whether it's in the streets or music or business. I'm all about unity because I feel one person can't do it all. And having a backing and having, 20 different people is better than just me. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. But yeah, I was the arranger, booked my own studio time. Like I said, I did CD, DVDs in the beginning of my career. Like, how Smack and Cocaine City and all those things. I used to go around and shoot Boston artists. And also, one thing that they didn't do, I put out a CD with it. You know what I mean? With their music. So everybody was on the DVD. I did the CD. So I was before my time. And a lot of stuff I did just as promo, out of my pocket. Or, I used to get a couple dollars from different artists. And as I went on and developed my label, I started to, recoup a lot of my money, which was great. I didn't make $1 million off of it. I didn't, everything that I put in, I probably recoup back, which is great as an artist. Everything, all my money didn't just go down the drain. I had some paid shows, but a lot of stuff I wasn't getting paid for. A lot of stuff. But I just felt my spirit. God called me at the right time, and my spirit just wasn't sitting well in that industry anymore. Because I started to enlighten myself and started to look around at the mainstream artists and just do my research and stuff. And I had meetings with different labels throughout my years and talent shows, and these record labels will pick your brain to see where you're at. If you're not dumb, if you're about your business, you know about your points, you know about your masters, you know about merch, I knew all this stuff at that time. So they wasn't going to give me like the ordinary deal. And that's the issue, So I wasn't about to sell my soul or bend over and all that stuff. So after a while, it just became redundant. It was like a dog chasing his tail. You know, you're just going around in the same circle, and not growing. You know, you're just becoming what I would say a target, you know, out here, and people that want a name off your name. So, you know, becoming well known through anywhere you go is really not healthy, you know. So you got to stay on your P's and Q's, be your own security, risk your freedom, you know, and it just became redundant, man. It's like, you know, it was like a rat trap, you know. It was just ridiculous, man. So I'd rather get out, do something positive, do something. I can make $1 million, you know, like I said, 1 million ways to make $1 million. I don't have to settle there. I'm smart, I'm intelligent, you know. But yeah, I was living that rock star life, and things were going down the drain. As you take like a out of body experience type of thing, you're looking at yourself from out of your body, and you're just like, this ain't right. So all praises to the Most High for that. But this song that I'm gonna play for you guys is called Things I Dream, and I predicted this back in 2013. And this is when, like 2009, I started to kind of, you know, research a lot. You know, Malcolm X, the Black Panthers, just history itself, things that were going on before my time, and things that are repeating, and 9/11, and, you know, different diseases, and, you know, just stuff like that. Started, you know, digging into the Bible and the Most High, and, you know, where do we go from here? You know, just started asking myself questions and doing research to answer my questions. So check this out, and I'll be back with like a recap, you know. It's called Things I Dream.
I woke up sweating, man. My grandmother came to me in a dream. She said, when you die, that's when you really living, man. That means it's hell on earth right now. To the casket drop, casket written in blood. Smoking until I pass out, forgot to put the L out. Woke up with ashes on my polo, that's a no-no. Throw it away, buy a new one today. Do the same shit again, feel like deja vu. Those love, feel like the TV's watching you. My controller still I so take a trip downtown. Look like zombie town, everybody walking around with their head down. Texting or posting the status, social media the worst habit. Trying to hypnotize us from the troops since the war started. We lost 10,000 troops, stop wishing on a star. Praying for a better outcome. They hit the streets like Malcolm, we had social our reparations. America a joke, it's a big corporation. Don't get me started on the United Nations. By 2020, they wanna kill 90% of the population. It's a true story, man. They wanna get rid of us. You know they say that truth is stranger than fiction, right? So in front of you, you just gotta use your eyes and your mind. You underdig that? Don't get too lost in what they try to feed you. HIV, gotta use your own brain. Yeah. Everybody running the vote, but it don't mean shit. Before election even start, the puppets already picked. Democrat, Republican, it's all the same shit. Our last president was JFK. If he didn't speak up, he'd probably be living today. He died to warn us. In God we trust, one eye is watching, plotting, control media. Don't believe what the history books is teaching ya. Graduated high school with a 4th grade education. Gotta expand your mind and teach yourself lessons. No second guessing, prepare for Armageddon. Man-made diseases got me on my knees praying to Jesus. I can't believe this. Lord, is it true? Send me a sign, and I got more proof. Damn, so what's a nigga to do? Preaching my music and sharing knowledge with you. Yo, my peoples, man, so I gotta share the knowledge. It's up to you to take it, though. You feel me? You know they just passed martial law, right? Y'all see what happened in Watertown after the bombings? They searching for 2 people, but the whole city locked down. No trains, no cars, no food, no drive-through, no nothing. That could be you. I'm here blessing y'all with knowledge. Y'all can take it if you want. Since 9.
Yeah, man, so that's pretty much the joint right there. Things I dream. And everything I hit on is everything that's happening now. You know, like I say, man-made diseases got me on my knees praying to Jesus. You know what I mean? You know what disease is going on right now. I don't want YouTube to flag this, you know, because I know they're doing their, word search. But could be man-made. A lot of stuff is man-made. They got us wearing masks right now. I'll say that. All right. That JFK was our last president. Man, look it up, man. Everyone after him was paid, man. Like, even the mob is coming out and saying that, they assassinated him because he wasn't following their protocol. And if you can get to a president, who else can you get to and corrupt? And I'm not saying it's the mob, running behind the scenes, but it's bigger than that, man. It's bigger, it's bigger puppets behind the screen, what else I say? Dozed off, feel like the TV's watching you, Mind control is still our soul, it's everything they said in that, Black Mirror, this is the Black Mirror right here that I'm staring into, and you ever just fall asleep with the TV on? You have like weird dreams, and you kind of wake up kind of sluggerish, you know what I mean? And me now, when I go to sleep, the last 4 years, man, I just unplug everything. I turn everything off. My phone, everything. I have like a regular alarm clock if I need it, but everything else, man, I turn off and unplug, man. You know what I mean? And I feel way much better. I wake up at a solid time. I'm not yawning and dragging. And health is very important too. It's just a lot of gems, man. I say, by 2020, you want to get rid of us, man. What year is it? 2020. So, I said it's time to hit the streets like Malcolm. What they're doing right now, they're rioting. I said, what about our reparations? You know what I mean? And what's been the main topic, like the last year or so, while these candidates are, on their journey to presidency? They're all talking about reparations for the so-called, what they say, ADOS, whatever, descendants of slaves, and that's a whole nother story. If they can give out $3 trillion package for this disease, why can't they give us, what's owed to us? You know what I mean? That's a whole nother story, man, But, a friend of mine was like, yo, man, you predicted everything in that song you had? I was like, which one? There's a lot of songs that I dropped some gems in. He was like, yo, things that I dream, man. He's like, everything's happening right now. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a live about that, just to show you guys, you know what I mean? It was all in the spirit, everything is prophecy. I don't take all the credit for that. It was because of my research and because of the spirit that was in me to produce that song, and a lot of artists and a lot of people around me was like, yo, you bugging, and mind you, this was 7 years ago. It's like, yo, you bugging, we living our best life, that'll never happen, but look where we at. But I don't like to bring people down, as you see in my posts. I like to lift people up, yeah, we could be living in hell. You know what I mean? Everything's a bubble, man. We're not as free as we think we are. Um, but I'd rather remain positive than negative. Um, like I said, experience the beauty in this world, experience the ugliness, experience the rawness in this world, and you know, experience it soberly too. I don't want to go to heaven. Remember, when we was younger or different rappers, yeah, I'ma die high, I'ma die high. Nah, man. I'd rather die sober, um, and go wherever I'm gonna go sober, and meet my maker sober. You know what I mean? And experience whatever it is sober. You know what I mean? As a man, standing on my own true, how I came in this world. You know what I mean? Death is just a part of life. It's the same. It's like, when the doctor smacked you, you was dead until the doctor smacked you and you started crying. You was barely breathing, you know what I mean, when you came out your mother's womb. So, and that's just how it is, But I wanted to share that with you guys. I ain't gonna hold you up too long. Hope everybody's enjoying, their night, their weekend. Hope everybody's being safe. I hope you like the couple videos I've been dropping as of late. There's just a lot on my mind, and I'd rather share with you guys to hopefully help. That's what I'm here for. And once again, I appreciate you guys. Like I say around this time, stay up, stay shining, stay smiling, and shine on them, man. Shine on them. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, be blessed. Things I dream.